All right, boys, have a seat. We need to talk about the United States men's national team and how terrible they've been playing as of lately, which again hurts to watch as a fan. We saw them do horrible against Japan. We just watched them draw against Saudi Arabia, which they only got 1 point from those two matches, which is a massive pill to swallow. If you think about those two clubs that we could only get 1 point from, we then have to go into the World Cup, play England, Wales, Iran. It is going to be massively difficult for this squad to do anything in the World Cup. And personally, I'm pretty afraid that we're not going to get any points in this match. Now, one of the big things that I do want to talk about is that the manager, Greg Berhalter, I do not understand why he keeps doing this, but he keeps throwing players under the bus. After the press conference in this match, he said maybe the players were a little nervous, a little stressed out. The fact that he's saying that there are no fans in the entire stadium. If you think they're nervous now, what do you think is going to happen when we go to Qatar World Cup, a full stadium against Wales, England, Iran? It's going to be massively difficult for these players. And again, they're going to be nervous as all hell. And the fact that the manager has gone on and said that's why they didn't get results against Saudi Arabia in this match, it just is a massive blow to these players because obviously it's not just the players' fault. I'd be more happy if he came out and said, you know what, I didn't get my tactics right. I thought these tactics were going to work against Saudi Arabia. They obviously did not work. We didn't get the results we wanted. I would be happy with that. Or maybe something along the lines that, you know what, things just didn't go the way they did, and that happens sometimes. Again, that would make more sense. The fact that you go out there and throw the entire squad under the bus saying it's their fault because they are nervous just shows you do not have the reins on this right now. And that is a massive, massive issue for the United States. Now, the silver lining with this is that England also have issues with their manager, and I've talked about this in a different video. So the fact that now there is two managers that really have no clue what they're doing really leaves this group wide open for anyone. Absolutely anyone can win this group. Now, after watching England just completely struggle in the nations. Obviously, the United States have been struggling. Wales or Iran now could have the leading race in this group and actually win the group. Now, that being said, though, we do need to talk about the United States and their chances to get out of this group. Now, first things first, they have to beat Wales. It doesn't matter if they draw against Wales. Yes, you could say they could draw and then win another match. If they do not win that match, they're going to have zero confidence for the rest of their group stages, and they are not getting out of their group. They have to beat Wales. Whether it's 1-0, 2-1, a scrappy game, they have to get 3 points in that match because if they get that win, they will have the confidence to go into their next match, and whether they just need a draw or another win, they will get out of that group. The fact is that they get a draw or don't get any points at all, now they have this massive, massive uphill battle to even get out of this group. They have to then get points from England for sure. They obviously have to get points from Iran for sure, which again is going to be a massive, massive task. And especially with how these players are apparently playing as of lately, if they lose that first match, their confidence is just going to be just straight down. There's no chance. And I don't even know what the manager is even going to do. He could maybe throw them under the bus even more, and hopefully maybe some of the players will come back and play better. But still, this is going to be very, very interesting for the United States. Now, like that being said, there are only about 54 days before the World Cup, and there's no more matches anymore, so we cannot tinker with the squad. Yes, we can pick and choose some different players still yet, but really, this is going to be a hard World Cup as a United States fan, and probably for a lot of other teams, because a lot of teams we've seen lately have not been playing and playing well. And this is just, again, it's going to be a hard pill for us to swallow because we missed out in the World Cup in Russia in 2018. The fact that we may just get kicked out of the group stage right away too is going to be difficult to watch, but hopefully we are able to do something in our group stage, and hopefully the United States can prove me wrong and get out of this group and possibly win the group. I would be grateful, but again, it's going to be very difficult for that to happen. So that is all I have for you today in this video. If you did enjoy this video, please hit the like button. I greatly appreciate that. It helps get this video to more fans such as yourself. And if you have not, you can also subscribe down below. I also appreciate it as well. So that is it, and I will see you next time.